Hello, Corb Lund here. Welcome to What That Song Means Now. I'm going to take one of my songs each episode, take it apart a little bit for you and tell you a little bit about the music maybe and how I wrote it and why I wrote it and what it's about and cryptic hidden meanings, that kind of thing. Stick around.
I know what that song means now.
Howdy. How are you? This time we're going to talk about This Is My Prairie, which is a song that's fairly new. It's off my last record, a couple years old. It's off my Losin the Gambler record. It's interesting because, for lots of reasons, I think it's kind of a moving song because it's pretty relevant to what's going on probably all over North America, but especially for me in Alberta, where I'm from. And I wrote a blog about this recently, and the truth is, I don't know where I stand on that stuff. I have strong feelings about it both ways because I've got family that are, agricultural cattle people for generations, and I've also got family and lots of friends who are in the oil business. And they're all good people, and on one hand, I don't want to see the province torn up. On the other hand, I put gas in my truck, so I don't know what the answer is. I think we got to figure out some other source of energy before it's too late, personally. But one thing I've discovered as a songwriter is that you can approach politically sensitive topics by just telling a story. I've got some military stories too that if I were to take a side and drive home a particular political stance, it would leave a bad taste in people's mouths. But I think that it's more important for me to get them thinking about it. And to be honest, I don't know where I stand on a lot of issues. And I read a lot, and I think a lot about things. And the older I get, the less sure I am about anything that I believe. So this is a song where I sort of tried to approach the topic from the side and kind of sneak up on it by just telling a story. I made most of it up, but it's a story about a landowner who just gets the short end of the stick from big oil and decides he wants to react. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but it's good human drama. And there have been cases when that kind of thing have happened. So enough about the topic. The music in the song is pretty straightforward. It's a waltz, 3/4. The interesting part is the bridge, and I don't do many co-write. I don't co-write many songs. Most of my songs I come up with myself. My producer Harry Stinson helped me with the bridge of the song, so he co-wrote the song with me, really. But the song is basically 1/4/5, most of the song, which is your typical country music chords, cowboy chords. It's in the key of D, so we're playing it like this. 4 chord, 5 chord, 1 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, 4 chord, 1 chord, down to the 6 minor for a minute, 1 chord, 5 chord, back to the 1. The whole song goes like that until you get to the bridge, and that's when it gets interesting. Minor 6, 3 7, 4, 1, flat 7, 6 minor, flat 6 major, 5, augmented 5, 5, back to the 1. That's a mouthful. Demented chords, cemented chords. I don't have time in 5 minutes to explain all that to you, but if you're interested, I'm sure you can watch it and show your guitar instructor how to walk you through that. But the point is I like playing chords in my songs that are outside the norm sometimes for country music. I think that's one of the things that keeps me interested is interesting chord changes. Because there's, it's kind of a cliche, but it's very true. A lot of the songs on the radio, probably 90% of them use the same 3 to 4 chords all the time. And there's such a harmonic landscape out there, especially if you just start to dabble into jazz, which is all I do. I mean, I'm furthest thing from a jazz player, but I know a little bit about jazz harmony, and it has a bit more complexity to it than country or blues or pop harmony often. So it's worth some study if you're interested in songwriting. I think that having a wider palette of chordal choices, harmonic choices available to you is a good thing to have. I think it'll make your songs more unique. I think it's worked for me.
My sons both been slaughtered, and I know what that song means now.